Bibutsach Irsen. Now, let's go and do another run. I'm wondering how the difficulty is gonna spike from the 2 to 3. Because from 1 to 2, of course, it spikes by twice as difficult. And I'm not quite sure if I'm down to go even higher than that. I sure hope one of these bosses is gonna be nice, so that the final temple isn't impossible to do. But maybe it's not gonna be as nice as that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? There's some challenge. I don't remember seeing that before. Interesting. So there's some challenge. I'm assuming that's the, like, cursed chest and stuff like that. What can we go for? I think I'm gonna... What is this map? It's so weird. Like, normally there's some stuff in between. But here is like, you go left route, right route. And I guess I'm gonna take the right route, because it's gonna allow me to get some gold. I'm gonna get an upgrade of weapon, probably. And then it's gonna be smooth sailing. Also an upgrade to my stats, why not? I don't remember how this place looked like. Oh, this could be bad. It's been a while. The fiery halls. Although, because I started on these harder ones, I think I got... it was just easier for me to play there. My parry button just... Wait, could I parry? Yeah, you can. I guess I just... Easy. I guess I didn't just think that I can. Yeah, baby. Now just to remember every enemy. What is this? Why did I just get double the plus stab out? That is good! That is pretty good. At the start of our run, this is perfect. What was I saying? I need to remember these enemies, because for some reason these enemies I just forgot them completely. But the other temples were kind of fine for me. Why did you have such a delay when it comes to attacking me? My goodness, parrying them is not going well for me. Maybe I should stop. I'm not gonna. You just have to look if they have two of their hands extended or just one. Because if they have two hands extended, that means that they would want to give you a hug, so their attack is gonna be quite delayed. Meanwhile, if they only have one hand extended, and that's the right one, they will just attack instantly. God, I love looking at enemies' hands just to know if they're gonna punch me instantly or just wait a second. What can I get here? Finishers weaken enemies. I never play with spears, so maybe we should start doing that. What is this? Damage against elites, champions and bosses. Damage against uninjured enemies, that sucks. Damage from behind. How often do I hit enemies from the behind? Asking for a friend. What? I don't know if I want to take any of that. Like, the weapons I have right now kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie about that. But those... I have to pay, and I'm not quite sure if I'm even gonna use them. Let me restore my energy before getting destroyed by traps. Bro. Boom! This pistol deals 0 damage. Like, the finisher of my main weapon is way better than that. How does this look like? Oh my god, this looks so spicy. Oh, I want to use that. I don't know, should I? Let's stick with the knives. But the finisher of the knives deals so much damage compared to whatever this does. And by that I mean it does nothing. And I have no heavy weapons. Not good. Maybe if I'm gonna get some kind of bomb. Right! Bombs! During the first run, when I couldn't replace my weapon, I got so many of them. Not enough damage to kill them, are you serious? What the hell is this? I need to whiff my first attack to hit them. And be able to do what I want. Amazing. Or do something like this. But no, that sucks. Why would I do that? I want to benefit as much as I can from the gold. But like, I cannot. This weapon sucks. It deals 0 damage. Thank you for restoring my faith in having grid kill. Someone just randomly got shot. 33 damage. Whoa, this damage. Whoa. If I ever increase this, I'm just gonna jump off a building because it does no damage. This weapon is fine. But both of these suck. Wait a minute. Was this? No, it was a question mark, so I guess I couldn't have predicted this conundrum. Wow, I can choose between deal 0 damage plus deal negative damage plus. Whoa, oof. Ooh, god damn, that's... I guess I want to upgrade this. Wait, removes 1 corruption for each enemy killed. Never gonna benefit from that because I want to kill with this weapon. Plus 20% damage if the main weapon is a claw. I'm never gonna wear a claw because I'm wearing this. Oh my god. I'm gonna still pay, because if I go into the boss fight with these weapons, I'm gonna just die. But I'm not happy about this. Plus stats, please. Give me, I don't know, plus damage, I guess. I do remember this place for its traps. And the fact that I got hit by them like 200 times last time. Is that overhead and that's why I didn't parry that or what? Nope, I just don't know how to parry. Ha, what, hey, I'm not gonna take that, but I'm gonna take the gold, thank you. I cannot get taxed for that. Plus damage, plus treasure find. Thank you. That doesn't sound like a bad deal. Unknown before a boss. And I don't really have a lot of health. And this boss fight kind of requires you to be close to them. Gold puncture. The god of death takes what he wants, without agreement or principles. Each door imposes a payment of 300 gold. Each gold not paid is converted into damage. If all gold is paid, 10% of max health is restored. I'm gonna get rid of that curse. Thank you for this amazing deal. May I ask why? Whatever, I guess this boss fight is the easiest one in the game. Before I get taken down by him. He's gonna summon a jaguar. I'm gonna parry him. I'm not gonna parry him. Hit me! Boom! Hit! Ah! He took that a bit too literally. Look at this damage! I deal none! So you don't really have anything to look at. Please give me anything. Like, literally anything. A dagger, woo! Do we take that instead of perception? Honestly, sure. Damage in light. That's pretty nice. But I need something to deal fire damage, like my last run. Challenge. I think I'm gonna go for that challenge, because I'm interested in seeing what it's gonna give me. And I don't need to heal right now. I wonder if you have the Sun's galleries. If you have the perk that gives you 1 dexterity for clearing a room without taking damage, do you get that benefit from just clearing, what it's called? Oh, does this give me light? What? Ah, 20% chance to inflict fire. What was I talking about? If you go through a healing room where there is no enemies and no danger, do you still get the +1 dexterity? Because you technically did that no damage. I would assume so. But maybe this game is not nice. What? So these can be burned despite me not using my torch. That was nice. Meanwhile, the fire... sorry, the gas in the third temple doesn't work like that. Get hit, baby! Are you gonna give me something good? Charge attack deal critical damage. So charge attack don't deal critical damage. I see. Good to know that. Almost missed this. After a parry, your main weapon deals critical damage for 2 seconds. That is... like, these shields are so cool. I absolutely love how their main effect works. You cannot really parry with them, and they don't really benefit you at all. Visions of Madness. But they allow you to increase the effectiveness of your parry through just passive effects. That is so sick. The wounds inflicted by the denizens of the temple are not only physical, but often psychological, and some even spiritual. Taking damage causes hallucinations. During hallucinations, dodging has no stamina cost. So I'm assuming that I'm gonna be able to see, like, enemies hitting me, and the game isn't obviously gonna want you to just die from dodging something that you didn't have any chance of knowing if it's real or not. So it doesn't cost you any stamina. That is nice. Jeebers creepers, guys! I deal still 0 damage. Like, look at this damage! I still cannot see it! Did that get bonuses from my perception? Because I swear it wasn't that much. I guess there's no point in getting gold, so sure, let's take weapons. Give me anything. Literally anything that's gonna benefit me. I almost got hit there. It's kind of fun that there are these enemies that can remove the light from the torch, but then there are these traps that activate the light again. What is this? I made the video unwatchable. What is going on? God damn it. So you cannot see what the enemies are doing anymore. That's bad. You cannot see the effects of what they'll do. And you cannot really hear them anymore as well. That was a perfect hit. Healing from gold offerings, sure. Can I see my HP, please? Almost at half, that's not the worst. A bomb. A claw. Healing from killing enemies. Deals critical damage while stamina is depleted. That is the worst bonus you can get on a weapon. Because you don't really want to be at 0 stamina. But I guess I want this, but like, I don't exactly like this. Damage per dexterity, that's kind of decent. And none of these just speak to me. These speak to me even less. No. Fire attacks for perfect shots and offhand combo. I would love this if my main weapon didn't suck. Sure, let's get a worst version of the claws that I passed. Plus damage in darkness, that doesn't benefit me at all. Because I get more damage from light, so I always want to be in light. And my main weapon, or the secondary weapon that I mostly use, also burns enemies, so enemies always are gonna be burning. But that is nice damage. Did I just say that in this run? Oh my god. Amazing. Let me heal from you. No, don't kill them with your... I need to kill them with my claw to heal. I don't understand these jaguars at all. Do they hit you? I mean, with that attack they do, but like... The other one that jumps, I swear, I never got hit by them. Health plus a treasure, god. I hope it was damage. But more health is really nice. I have... Oh, it's already the second temple. I thought it's still the first one. Let's go unknown. We could get a better relic. And better relics are really nice, especially with the amount of gold I have. But whatever, let's go here. Minus 10% gold offering, that is nice. Like, look at this damage, this claw is insane. Imagine if I bought the better one. Instead of being greedy and taking this one. If I knew claws are this good, like, I would take those. Especially with the amount of damage this poison does. It's wild. What is going on? Back in the 80s, I was fighting the monsters. In the... Got hit by the trap. Heal 3% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. That would have benefited me 3 seconds ago. Or do I want this instead of something else here? No, not really. It's a nice bonus. This claw, I want a better one. It's really nice. And I heal from that. Oh my god. So nice. And I will heal from this as well if I have enough money. Ooh. How much money do I have? 2,700. Ooh. That's kind of low. Like for this run, I had way more. Like 6,000 recently. Look how cool that looks. 6 damage. Minus... health. Wait, what was the benefit of selling that? If it was plus 3 dexterity, then that was a mistake. Like, look at this damage, what the hell is going on? I did press parry there. I just want to mention that. No, you don't get more damage from dexterity. But you do take more damage from perception. And that one does no damage. Have light turned on, please. This is not the game. There is no light. No need to not go with light. No light, goddammit. Wait, that only costed 800? That was pretty cheap. Temple's Bite. The temple's traps come to life as if following the beat of a silent drummer sounding Death's March. Spike traps are now triggered automatically and sequential. Oh, wait, does that mean that I'm gonna be able to see them? And I need to learn this boss again, because it was easy, but you kind of need to know what he does. He does that attack even if you parry him. These traps are in the background are the most dangerous thing here. This one does like a free combo hit. Yeah, kind of. Just not on my face. God damn it. Back in the 80s, I was fighting the double monster. This one can dash, and he can do a 5-hit combo. Kind of like Genichiro from the Sekiro, if you play that. My nephew. And I destroyed him with me blade. Or me claws and me blade. I use mostly me claws because the blade kind of sucked. So, spikes, I have no clue how this looks like, but it kind of doesn't sound too bad. You just need to time correctly when you go through something, and it might allow me to see the spikes before even having torch on, and the hallucinations is just funny comedy. So I really want to stick with it, but no, the viewing experience needs to be better. Constitution or... I really want to see how these look like, but no, Constitution is better. 438 gold. Yeah, baby. Give me that. 1800 health. Do I heal from something? From me blade? And from gold offerings. Do I want a better weapon? Kind of. But I have no more healing on this floor, which is bad. And I cannot upgrade my weapons if I go there. So maybe let's go here. The Sacrificial Chambers. Enemies and traps have gotten stronger. Boom, boom. Corrupted. No! Don't give me a corruption. Let's go upgrade. Mortal Harvest. That sounds horrific. The life essence of those who study the sacred temples is not wasted. The value of blood is far greater than that of precious metals when used wisely. I mean, you can transform blood into metals because there's iron in it. Fun fact. Urns no longer contain gold, but are filled with blood. Blood heals but inflicts corruption. No, that sucks. Oh, I want money. So that is pretty bad for me. Holy damage! And that does deal damage. I didn't know that. God damn it. So many elites though. Jeez, guys. Everyone is an elite. That is wild. And I don't have damage for this. At least I'm consistent in this run. This is not looking pretty. 25% chance to automatically trigger a parry. I kind of like that. I mean, I don't really care about this bonus specifically, but I just care about a shield. Because this dagger doesn't... I mean, I guess this dagger is kind of nice. It's not perfect, but whatever, we can stick with it. 0 upgrades, 0 upgrades. 6. So like... I would prefer to have any more stats on this. Like chance to inflict burning or chance to not die when you take 210 damage from every enemy in the floor. That would be nice. I have no clue how I'm gonna deal with the enemies from the next floors, guys. Or the next temples, I mean. Oh, never mind, these are not buffed so far. Maybe because they don't have elite versions of them. Never mind, this one is. Oh my god. Bro! Chill the hell out. I dodged that. No, that was... God damn it. Damage of maces. Oh my god, yes! Now we won this run. Easy. Why does every weapon I find freaking suck? A bomb! Kills trigger a large blast that weaken all enemies nearby. All nearby enemies. Front bombs deal additional damage along their path. I'm amazed by the fact that this game is so consistent in giving me things that suck. Damage against poisoned. Damage from behind. Ooh. This could work. Will it work? I don't know. Maybe. I want more stats, and I want another corruption, thank you. What will I get this time? Blinding Greed. Gold on the ground disappears. There isn't any gold on the ground, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I can still find some. Damn it. Parry! Let's not talk about the incident of parrying that one. So you cannot see them, but you can hear them. And you can take damage from them like a dabas. No, don't! Minus health. No, don't spawn him! I just got rid of this guy. Whew! The damage! I wouldn't mind getting the blood urns right now, just to heal right before the boss fight. But I'm guessing I'm gonna be so lucky that I'm not gonna find any of them. It's kind of cool that these traps always work in twos, or how to describe it. Nope, that wasn't it. Let me hit you from the behind. Oh. Damn! Damage to poison attacks, that is nice. Minus cost on gold offerings? Nah. You regain 4% of max health when you pass through a door. Plus 5 constitution, that might actually benefit me. Despite it not being able to heal me too much, I think it's still better than plus 2 perception. Just because of the plus 5 constitution. I should have been from the behind on that enemy. Yeah, stick together, guys. That is a good plan. Juicy. I pressed parry, bro. You might not believe me, but I did. See? I should learn something in Spanish just to have a way to say something after the C. Imagine the comedy value. Consume to restore 50% of max health when taking a fatal blow. Oh, so this is one of the, like, corrupted things that the game mentioned before. No single source of damage you take can exceed 15% of max health. That is really nice, but it would be better if I didn't have 20 constitution right now. 20% base damage for whips. That is useless. But this could be a good for... pretty good for me learning this boss fight. Although I might by accident get the final curse here. Whatever, bro. Let's go, plus 9 perception. If I had to go for the final boss fight, I'm not quite sure if I would take that. But here I don't see the negatives. Unless I get the final curse, then yeah, there was a sulphurous barrels. Then there was a one negative. Damok's Dominion is fire. Drop it in a bottle, and the bottle will explode. Explosive barrels have an increased explosion radius. That's not terrible. I don't think. Whew. Boom! I don't have energy. Miscalculation on my part. Miscalculation on my part second time. Oh my god! $130 damage! Wait, I want to see this. Oh, they didn't lie. It is increased. 360 gold! Oh no. Don't take damage here. I tried. I'm not quite sure would I be able to dodge through that. Well, I have only 800 health for the final, like, boss of this place. So this could not be pretty. Or maybe I'm gonna restore some of it. No way. Or maybe I'm gonna take some of it. He learned some new attack just to hit me. I thought he's gonna do the double whammy. Only just to hit me once. Boss, this is not a champion. Oh. Swear word. I don't like this. Dark Avatar of the Jaguar. No, yeah, that is a good start, man. This looks like the butcher from Diablo 3. Is that increased radius? Damn it. Cruelty. Thank goodness I took that deal, or I would be dead right now. Oh, mama. That was not pretty. But I did so well there. 24 minutes only. How? The previous ones took way longer than that. 2 more blood emblems to unlock new content. Yep, sure looks like that. Dang, man. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be stressful. Ooh, I have 150, so I can get some main weapon plus... only for 10 I can get some... the randomizer though. That's also really nice. But I think I want to get an upgrade for my main weapon and maybe 200? 20 rings, so let's get some random stuff. Fire attacks? Why? It's a shield. Charge attack launch a single void bomb, attracting all enemies nearby before exploding. Incendiary bomb. I don't know, just random stuff, I guess. Heavy. Dagger. Critical damage to weakened enemies, that is nice. And one more thing, so I guess we can get automatic dodge during a charge attack. That's interesting, because throwing weapons, dodge sucks. Just straight up is awful. One of the worst. Passive illuminations, I'm guessing just are lighting up. Oh my god, these look so cool! Maybe I want to get something here, instead of a better start of the run. Successful parry stun enemies around me. 2 perception for each time you make a gold offering. This is really good if you play well, because then you have a lot of gold from just being able to beat floors with grid kills. Non-optional champions or bosses drop 5 pieces of gear. That is nice, because sometimes you just want to have better items, and after a boss fight you feel like you really need something. So maybe that is nice. Killing a weakened enemy spreads weakness to close enemies. What do I have right now? 5 dexterity and better and nicer dodge. More corruption to get corrupted. So basically I have like a... Instead of 5 curses I have technically like 6 to get the final one. And gold and perception at the start of the run. That is also nice. I could go for, instead of better dexterity, go for this. But none of these really speak to me. Your physical attacks non-elementary have 50% chance to turn into fire attacks. I guess that is nice. Restore HP after a boss fight. This is really good when sometimes you have just an unlucky fight. When you just take all of your health as damage, especially in the second temple. More damage when you kill multiple enemies. I just don't see that. Fire illuminates further and taking less damage, that is nice, but you would need to have something like this Tamok's Breath to really benefit from that. Maybe I want to have the Tamok's Breath. Grid kills restore 1 more stamina. Get 5 constitution at the start of your exploration, and 1 constitution at the beginning of each room if your health is below 50%. This would have been so good in some of the runs. I don't know. Maybe just get unlocked a better main weapon and spend here. Just so I have a better choice. Oh, 2 maces. Ooh, you know how to speak to me.
Broken.